So you're from Northern Idaho.
Yep.
You moved to Northern California.
Yep.
And now you go to high school there, and you have come down here today to ask us questions about what?
Zachary, I think I'm right. Hey, man.
This is the official
Zachary Rogers.
Zachary Rogers interview. We're gonna ask you as many questions as you ask us. Maybe some of them will be the same.
Okay.
And then hopefully in that process, we'll be able to answer some questions about what we do, how we do it, and why we do it. But there's a lot of wardrobe.
I remember watching the video when it was organized.
Yeah. Surprisingly, a lot of people don't know this. Pro tip. If you want to make somebody look like they fell super hard, throw them into cardboard boxes.
Ambiguous cubes.
Yeah, and then you throw a all you need is cardboard boxes and a camo net, and you just bad guys city. Zachary, what are your thoughts here?
It's stacked. Just like every single space on here is just filled with a gun. It seems small in the videos.
It is small.
It's so small.
And this is the prop room.
Yep. It is just, there's so much.
It's where we keep all of our boom boom stuff. Yeah. You never know when you need a flame bar. In the kitchen, sometimes, yeah, I'll just sit up here with a Nerf gun, and I like to, shoot at it
It's like
with
the
a
Nerf gun's
gun.
like strategically placed, like.
Because you never know who's gonna come through that door.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, what's up, man? You got a fourth wheel. What's up? That's right. What's up, man? I mean, it's impenetrable. They made a fake break for it.
I will stand by you forever.
We could just sit in chairs. This is a Nico mess. This is a classic Nico move right
Hey,
here.
you want to switch in?
Classic Nico fashion. He takes out a table, all the cameras, and a bunch of other stuff. Now, granted, he shot a video that got 200,000 views with this equipment
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, but it's still here. For everyone out there who wants to go from filmmaker buff or amateur filmmaker or film student to making a career, making videos on YouTube, we're gonna talk about that right now. So we're gonna answer once and for all what it's like being digi filmmakers.
Into digital champions to save the digital world.
Digital influencers.
I'm not gonna f***ing say influencer. Who you are, what you do right now, and why you came down here.
All right. So my name is Zachary Rogers. I live in Auburn, California, which is about 40 miles northeast of Sacramento. I go to Bear River High School, and I'm the director of photography for our advanced TV production class. When I was a kid, I was mystified by movies.
And do you know where you're going, and you're planning on going to film school, or are you still searching?
I've kind of pulled it together in the past few weeks of what exactly like my plan for graduation is.
Yeah.
And what I've come up with so far is I'm gonna go to LACC, Los Angeles City College, and they have a film course there. It's kind of like a poor man's UCLA, and get a certificate of cinema and TV production. So I'll just be taking movie making classes 20 hours, 25 hours a week. Then the time I'm not doing that, I can be working on set, trying to get internships, or just working a 9-to-5 job.
How many videos would you say you've completed up to this point?
Like around 10, maybe 15.
Okay.
Seem like
Right.
bad.
You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you find out.
Yeah,
So is that the first lesson?
it is.
Just pick up a camera and start shooting?
Yep.
Is that you, too, can be a digimaker?
Digivolve into champion. Digivolve into ultimate.
What part of working in this field do you find most satisfying?
I think when you have the opportunity to get feedback from people that are watching your stuff and they're giving you unbiased feedback. One of my favorite things is after we put out a video to go through the comments and see what people will say.
Yeah.
Do they like it? Do they hate it? Do they?
What do they like about it?
Yeah, what do they like about it? And have that engagement And that's what actually makes YouTube really cool, is because it allows you to do that immediately.
So I really searched through the YouTube comments too to see if anyone had questions that weren't being answered or just kind of overlooked. One major thing that I saw a lot is, how exactly do you guys make money? Because you
I ask
do
myself that every day.
you do upload, very high quality videos that on average, break the million view mark. So how do you supply all of this with all the salaries and all the, because I mean, you're a family man. How do you exactly support all of that with an actual income and salary?
Totally. It's a good question. The first and I guess most basic answer is that it's multiple different income streams that are all based around the product of what we make here, which is video. At the beginning of every video, there's an ad. So we make money first and foremost through that. That in and of itself is kind of its own science. With YouTube, the basic rule is that minutes watched are your key factor to how much you get paid from it. But realistically, we only get paid about 80 cents for every 1,000 people that watch the video. So the next part of that is the Sam and Nico videos, which usually are a little bit longer, something that's a little bit easier to shoot. And generally we get paid a little bit more from those than we do from the corridor videos.
What part of working in this field do you find most challenging?
Oh, that's a good question. Pace of creating videos. It's a challenge, not in the sense that it's always hard, but in that there's always a new thing to be learned. And understanding that each time you go through the creative process, there's going to be something that you're going to need to learn. And accepting that and then like building it into how you get to the end goal is really important. And it's challenging, but it's a good kind of challenge, it's a healthy kind of challenge.
So that can be like as simple as like trying to figure out a camera movement in this one shot.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or figuring out how to edit with footage that you don't have enough to tell the original story. And having to go through the process of changing the edit to tell a different story than you originally sought out to. And then learning that and then how you apply it to what you do in the future. I mean, it comes in many different formats, but it's always there. And in an artistic career, like that will always be a truth. Attention to detail. Whatever you're good at, you understand the technical side of how it works, and that's part of what makes you good at it.
Okay.
What is your routine? Dedication and consistency. How you work with other people. Going into more of that creative partner sort of thing. Like once you understand the technical side and you're dedicated and you have a routine, then the next thing really is to look for creative partners that you can work with. Because even though there may not be the people in your area or in your like everyday situation, eventually if you continue to reach out and don't be shy about it, you will find people that work well with you. You never want to live in a creative vacuum. It's always important to have your own creative identity and to understand creatively like what you want and listen to your creative voice and follow that. But it's always great to have people that you can bounce ideas off of, people that you can creatively collaborate with, and people that bring other skill sets to the table that you might not necessarily have. When you're younger and you want to make art, it's all about the man, right? That's where the core of a lot of creative inspiration comes from. The way that all art is supported is by commercial. So it's a really interesting thing about Western society. I mean, back in like the Greek and Roman days, artists would be commissioned by, the emperors or the kings or the government to create art. But in the United States, at least, we don't have a system for that. So all art is supported by commercial enterprise. It's a little bit of a catch-22 in the sense that you want to create something that's unique and you want to own it and you want it to be original, but at the same time it has to be relatable and it has to be sellable. And you always want to find out where that is. And it's totally okay to sometimes be like, you know what? I just want to make this and get it out there. It's a creative thing that I have inside of me. I don't care if anyone likes it. And you just want to make it and get it out there. That's totally awesome and fine.
Film school versus just kind of going out and learning how to do it.
Some people choose to go to film school. Some people choose to go out and just go at it and try to create things and put them out there. There's there's no wrong answer. I think there's a different path for everybody. It sounds like you are kind of taking an approach to it, like a blended approach to it, which I think is, personally, I think that's pretty smart. Just going, well, if we do what we feel is fun and interesting, then it'll, by virtue of that, be original and hopefully some, it'll have a niche that no one else has, and that's what we set out to do. And I think anyone that's making anything should always approach it that way. You have your influences, but at the end of the day, you have what you make, and as long as you just try to stay true to that, it comes through.
It's pretty good.
Sweet, man. Well, thank you for coming down.
Thank you, Jake.
Really appreciate your time, and appreciate you coming down here and representing everyone out there who's looking to start a career as an artist.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate mail.
The idea that television is an expendable form, I believe, needs to be eradicated, because the anatomy of the televisual medium is endowed with methods of storytelling unobtainable in film. For example, the clearest benefit of a serialized story is length.